DeFi is risky. Don't waste your time and money on bad projects, bad actors, and bad teams. Today, we're going to talk about an incredible project by an incredible team with an incredible community. What we're going to talk about today, EMP.money and Detonator. Quickly, Detonator is a daily ROI referral-based protocol within EMP Money, which is an algo project. If you don't know what that is, I'm making a follow-up video to discuss in greater detail what EMP is. However, this video is just going to talk about Detonator and ways to mitigate risk in really quick, simple fashions, ways to help you maximize your investment and your time. So let's go and talk about Detonator. Hopefully everybody here has a MetaMask wallet. If you don't, go to metamask.io, watch their video on how to set up a wallet and get a wallet, and then how to set up on Binance Smart Chain. I'll talk about that in the video. If people do need help, I will explain it in detail on video number 2 about the EMP ecosystem. But this is just about Detonator, and these videos can end up getting too long and you end up just getting off track. And I'm brand new to this, so bear with me as I work through all these little things. So we're going to talk specifically, as I said, about Detonator. So Detonator, as we can see here, some information that doesn't mean anything to you right now, but hopefully at the end of the video it does. So first thing that I'm going to suggest to you is we are on the home page. You can see EMP.money up here. Page is really well done. It's laid out really slick. They have some auto compounding things that I will talk about in the next video, but I want to get right into Detonator and right into the white paper, and the place to find that is actually, it is pinned in their Telegram. Hopefully you have Telegram installed on your device. So I'm going to open up Telegram here, so bear with me. I have to go back and get that going here. So Telegram, boom, here it is. We can see EMP.money here. So first and foremost, Telegram, the channel is usually a reflection of the project. If it looks like junk, it's junk. But do yourself a favor, you can look through this and see that these are real people with real questions answered by other community members who are actively involved and want these people to be successful. That being said, we always have to look for the best information possible, and the best information possible is always in the pinned messages, because we know that it's safe and it's coming right from the team members. And as I said before, we want to get into this white paper. So you'll click on the white paper, it's going to pop up a PDF for you. I am going to go to that PDF right now, and here we go. Bear with me, I got like 4 screens here, so it gets a little confusing for me sometimes, but I'm going to assume everybody knows how to read. We're not going to read over this. We're just going to go over the main points here. Daily ROI contract based on the EMP ETH LP pair. I am going to go through that and show you how to make an EMP ETH LP pair if you don't know how to do it, and do it in the safest possible way. You can see here taxes whenever you deposit in Detonator, and as I said, Detonator is a daily ROI contract based on this pair, but as we scroll down, we're going to see something really amazing that nobody else in crypto has. And so you can see how the taxes are split up. 3% go to your referral, your referrer, and if you don't have that, it'll go to the treasury. 1% is going to go to the treasury anyway. 6% will go to existing LP holders, which if you put in, you will be part of the pool. So congratulations if you become part of the pool. And always don't just jump into something without knowing what it is. Please always read the white paper, look at the documentation that is actually on the main page, talk to the community, talk to team members if you have questions. Don't throw your money away on something you don't know what it is. You don't work for free in the real world. Don't throw your money away in the digital world just because you think, you know, you are going to make $1 million. If you don't stay engaged, you're probably going to lose your money. So stay actively involved in your investment. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So just a flow chart here of how money is dispersed and how the contract will grow. You know, we're gonna, you can read the white paper. You can see that, you know, their goal here is to give you 365% ROI, and it is achievable. This is a tried and true methodology that has produced many successful investors over the past year on different platforms. So this right here is the detonator, you know, interface on their page. This looks a little different. This is, the white paper isn't updated as much as the main pages, so we're actually going to go back to the main page. But always read through the white paper, and if you don't understand it, read through it again. And if you still don't understand, go and ask questions to the community members or to the team members. Team members are actively engaged in Telegram, and they're going to be more than happy to help you because they want you to be educated and they want you to be successful. And so let us go back to the main page. That is not the proper page yet. Here we go. So we are back on the main page, and so if you do not have EMP, which is half of the LP pair that you will need, right on the main page, the developer has given you a buy EMP button that will take you to PancakeSwap. So you'll see here that this pool is actually, this pair, as I said before, is Ethereum EMP. So if hopefully you have Ethereum. If you don't, what's going to happen is, I'll show you. If you were to pay with BNB, you are going to pay a little higher fee to buy this EMP because you have to go through a middleman. And in this case, BNB is the middleman. So it shows you the route here. We always want to take as few hops to get to the item, to the asset that we want. So I have Ethereum already, so, and I also have EMP. So I'm not going to go through this. But what you would do if you had Ethereum and you didn't have EMP is you would enable this button, and MetaMask will pop up in approval or a box, and then you would click it, approve. It would cost you a couple pennies to approve. Then you would swap that item out for EMP. However, because we want to create a pair in a couple minutes here, we want to have an equal amount of Ethereum and an equal amount of EMP. So don't spend all of your assets to buy EMP. So let's just go back to the main page here, and the developers, because they're smart and the team is super slick, they have already given us farms with this pair. So we can click view, and down here, remember we are on the EMP ETH LP. They have conveniently created a provide liquidity for EMP ETH on PancakeSwap. So you click that. You see here, it's going to give you a button to add liquidity. We have Ethereum and EMP. So if we just go back here quickly, we can see right now EMP is at 72 cents and Ethereum is at $2,808.07. Let's go back to PancakeSwap and look at creating liquidity and creating a pair. So as I said, this is an ETH EMP liquidity pair. So what we want to do is click the max button on the asset that you have the least of. So right now you can see I have 0.015 Ethereum, and I actually have 70 EMP that I've transferred from another account just to give you this video. And what that will actually do, this 0.015 Ethereum is worth 58.2341 EMP. So what I would do right now is I would enable the spending of Ethereum by PancakeSwap to create, and the contract to create the LP pair. So I will click confirm. Now that's going to charge you 10 cents in BNB or Binance coin. So that has completed. Now we have to enable EMP. That is enabling the contract for EMP to spend this amount. Let's go back to that. Pop back up. Okay. So we're going to give EMP permission, or give permission to access your EMP. Yes, we are. It's going to cost us 10 cents in BNB. We're going to click confirm. And never ever click contracts that you see in Telegram from random people. Always do it from the pinned messages. Always do it from the team member and the posting that they have in pinned messages. So as you can see, now what happened previously, we had to approve ETH and we had to approve EMP. Both of those have been approved. So now we can create this pair and we can click supply. So you see here that we have created 0.916165 and let us, okay, so estimated gas fee, pennies, once again, that's what makes the BNB or the Binance Smart Chain great. It allows you to actively participate in DeFi without wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on transactions. So now you see that my ETH has disappeared and part of my EMP has disappeared. So we can go down here and we can see, okay, wow, we created this ETH EMP LP pair, 0.916 LP of this. It shows us our share of the pool, shows how much ETH went in, how much EMP went in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Detonator on the emp.money/detonator, and I erroneously already clicked the approval button that was up here, but this approval button is just going to pop up a MetaMask approval box. You can confirm it for, pennies again, 10 cents. And what it's going to allow to happen is your LP pair that you have here in your wallet, what it's going to allow is the EMP Detonator contract to use that LP. So what we can do is we can look and see, okay, boom, okay, deposit. But here's something incredible about Detonator that sets it apart from other projects in the space right now is this lottery. And you're going to ask, okay, well, how much is the lottery? Well, it's 190.9 LP today. And all you have to have deposited is this ticket right here. It costs you 0.15 LP or $13.73. You're going to ask, well, that's a lot to pay for a lottery ticket. You aren't paying for a lottery ticket that disappears. What you're going to pay for actually is a lottery ticket that gains a percent in, every day, plus an opportunity to win this LP. And you can see the current value of that is $70,486. Now that will change based on the price of EMP and Ethereum changing every second. So what I want to go down here, what we want to do here is click deposit. And pro tip, every ticket is 0.15 LP. So we always want to deposit that amount or multiples of that amount. And we also need to keep in mind the 10% deposit tax. So what I'm going to go in here and look at is, okay, I have 0.916 LP, but we need at least 0.15 for a lottery ticket. So I am going to put slightly over that, 10% over that actually. So I'm actually going to deposit 0.165 LP. I'm not certain yet, so you're going to learn with me if this removes the 10% tax, and if it does, we should see 0.15 LP being deposited over here, which will give us one ticket. So we are going to click confirm, and MetaMask approval is going to pop up asking us if we're going to confirm this. We are going to click confirm. It should take a few seconds, and we will see an approval button pop up shortly. Confirmed, and we will click F5 to refresh the page. And so as you can see, I wasn't certain if that 10% deposit tax would be taken off of that, but in the future, deposit 0.15 or multiples of that every time. So now we're going to go to this over here, and we're going to see that I have 0.15 LP deposited, and boom, I have one ticket in the lottery. After this time expires, what's going to happen is this ticket, if I were to win, it would show the winning down here, and I would receive this amount. Now this is subject to change because we still have roughly 19 hours to go, and EMP and ETH will change in price, which will slightly change this, and it is also a reflection of this. So this lottery prize is always 1% of the value of the total pool balance. So this will actually gain interest over the course of the day, and tomorrow when I do a follow-up video, I will show you after 24 hours how much this LP, this amount that I deposited, has made. And we can see actually how much I would expect to earn in terms of in LP. So I would expect to earn this amount in LP over the course of this amount of time. And we can see what my share of the pool is. So important thing here that I would ask you to look at is this referral link, which I actually forgot to do to refer myself. No big deal. But I will post my other account in the show notes, and if you use the referral link, great. If you don't, also great. You have to decide, you know, if you want to give it to the treasury, if you want to refer, if your friend is referring you, use their link. If you find this video helpful, use my link. But, you know, make up your own mind. So also we can see, so over here on this lottery section, you can see 49 and 50. What does that mean? You have a maximum entry of 100 tickets every day. So if I were to deposit, I believe it would be 50 LP pairs would get you this amount of deposited tickets in a day. So 50 times 13.74, and if to compound 50 tickets, I believe you need right around $25,000 deposited here, based on what interest this pool is yielding on a daily basis. You would be able to compound 50 tickets, so this amount I believe is around $25,000. But I will update that, what I make in interest, on the next video tomorrow. And so hopefully my first video here is helpful to somebody. If you have questions, come in the Telegram for EMP.money. My Telegram name over there is Bull Gates. If you have an interest in not going over there, and you want to just ask questions in the YouTube chat, feel free. You can message me too. I'll be happy to answer any question you have, because I want you to be educated. I want you to be involved in the community, and I want you to understand this before you invest in it. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, you know, please give me a thumbs up. If you find something that I didn't explain, just please post it down below. If there's not something good with the audio or the video, let me know and I'll try to fix that. As I said, this is my first video, so this is a learning experience for me. Tomorrow or today, I'm going to work on a video that explains the EMP ecosystem in greater depth, and how to use the farms, what the boardroom is, what bonding is, what auto vaults are. But as I said, I don't want this video to be too long. This is specifically about detonators, so hopefully this is a first good video. This is a good video for my first video. I know I'm stumbling a little bit here, but yeah, so that's it. Hopefully you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.